Listen carefully, because by the end of this video, your life will never be the same. You'll now have the key secrets that will make you a millionaire, which I've studied with the world's top entrepreneurs. And you'll see that poverty becomes nearly impossible. Firstly, I want you to imagine the weight of every unpaid bill lifting off your shoulders. The night's worries replaced by peaceful sleep. Imagine opening your banking app and seeing numbers that allow you to breathe a little deeper. This feeling is possible, and it doesn't start with saving, not with a lottery ticket, but with the thoughts you choose and the actions you take once this video ends. Especially with the sixth step of the step-by-step strategy. The first step is to kill the sleep story. While the rich move, you wait. Money gravitates toward those already in motion. So look in the mirror and decide if you're waiting for the light, or if you're ready to ignite your own fire. Imagine the life you want until you can taste the coffee in the kitchen you plan to acquire. Speak to yourself as if the deal is already signed, because language leads to feelings. Feelings shape routines, and money routines follow. Nothing is created in land that has never been sown. So plan a dream today, even if you only have a little change in your pocket and borrowed tools. When someone else succeeds, don't let jealousy eat you up. Watching someone else's party while you remain inactive is like being at a buffet with your hands in your pockets. Lots of food, zero action. Consider their success as proof that opportunity lives on your street. Tell yourself that if this door opens for them, you can build your own door. Next, focus your attention on a single meaningful goal. A scattered mind in 20 directions is like a flashlight in a football stadium. Bright, but useless. Eliminate distractions, shut out unnecessary thoughts, and keep only those that bring in money. Find a job you love at the very least. And if your current job feels like walking on wet sand, start looking after hours until you find something that excites you. Life is too short to trade daylight for misery. I've seen people love their work so much that vacations seem like political suggestions rather than desperate getaways. If you feel trapped, spend late nights digging through free tutorials. Use weekends to test small experiments, and pivot as soon as one of those tests shows a spark. Passion may not pay tomorrow, but it compounds faster than any interest rate on earth. Feed your mind more than your phone. 30 quiet minutes with a good book about money or a video teaching you new skills will take you further than an afternoon lost in distraction. Reading is free mentorship from giants, and it raises questions you didn't even know you had. Remember, your environment often outweighs your willpower. So if everyone at your table is worried about the cost of living, find a new table, one where ideas and solutions circulate, not complaints. Treat every minute like a diamond, and use it only for actions that move you forward. Finish the most important task, then the next one. Stack them like bricks in a bridge to freedom. Lie below your means. No exceptions. Discipline isn't deprivation. It's a vote for your future, because every dollar you keep becomes an employee that works while you sleep. Send those dollars toward assets that send back thank you notes in the form of dividends, interest, or extra cash flow. And watch your financial family tree grow new branches, year after year. Failures will come. When they do, breathe, straighten up, and begin again. Time is the only resource you can't buy back in a store, so treat it like gold. Say yes to projects that move you forward, and no to anything that steals your day. Keep your body aligned with a good pair of shoes, fresh air, and healthy food. A strong heart fuels every hour. Celebrate your wins, but stay humble. Write down what worked, reinvest wisely, and move forward like a quiet river heading to the ocean. Obstacles aren't dead ends, they're intelligence briefings. And the more disciplined you are, the less dramatic your financial life will be. Learn as you grow, because teaching anchors knowledge more deeply and often opens unexpected doors. Treat technology like a servant, never a prison. The same phone that can connect you to mentors and markets can also steal half your day. So choose to create more than you consume. Write your goals by hand. On paper, they become tangible. Keep an eye on your credit score. Buy only assets that generate income. And protect your reputation with honesty. Integrity builds trust, and trust speeds up every deal. Start small if you have to. Share a helpful article. Answer a question on a forum. Support a project. Value is magnetic. When you give it freely, it returns multiplied, often from directions you never expected. Dream big, but keep your feet on solid mathematical ground. If a plan takes 10 years, remember that the decade will pass whether you act or not. Measure your progress. Income, expenses, hours of practice, new contacts. What you measure is what you master. Push yourself out of your comfort zone. Growth lives up there, and money follows growth. Stay intentional that a short walk or 20 minutes of silence is better than an entire day wasted on shows that add nothing to your mind. When you close this video, take one concrete action within the next hour. Open a document and calculate your true net worth. Cancel forgotten subscription or log in and deposit $10 into an investment account. Movement beats meditation. Small repeated actions build mountains. Let me prove these ideas work in real life. A buyer I know tracked every penny she spent for a month and noticed that 5 lunches out per week were costing her $150 per month. She avoided impulsive spending by preparing her meals at home and invested the saved money into a low-cost index fund. 10 years later, those sandwiches were worth over $25,000. Small choices, big consequences. Another neighbor repaired broken phones after work. Free tutorials, a $20 tool. And at half the price of what the big stores charge, he turned his evenings into a second income. Within a year, that small project allowed him to quit his day job. He opened a kiosk that now employs 3 people. The internet can turn any honest skill into a source of income through teaching, design, homework help, translation, or as a global showcase for your creations. Build an emergency fund, even if it starts with a single bill. Do it daily, so surprises become inconveniences instead of disasters. Learn the language of money, compound interest, business shares, equity, cash flow. That way, misleading promises and hidden clauses can no longer fool you. Negotiate whenever possible. Turn salaries into service tickets. The worst answer you'll hear is no. And a polite question can sometimes save you thousands of hours of work. Create multiple income streams. So if one dries up, another keeps flowing. Automate your good habits. Move money into savings and investments as soon as it comes in, before the urge to spend even enters the room. Protect your online image like you protect your front door. Post positive content, growth, kindness, not loud jokes, because employees and clients are silently watching. Before deciding to walk away, don't just track time, track your energy. Reserve your sharpest mental focus for tasks that demand clarity. Practice gratitude. A mind that sees abundance is more likely to invest, negotiate, and create. Gratitude quiets the inner engine and highlights resources you've forgotten about. Treat small ideas like pocket-sized universities. Listen to audiobooks during your commutes, watch tutorials while you cook, organize brainstorming sessions while waiting in line. Suddenly, a hobby looks like a side income, or a casual connection turns into a mentor. Together, we've walked through mindset, habits, strategy, and real-life proof in this solid conversation. And now, the next move is yours. Wealth isn't magic. It rewards ordinary people who repeat simple actions with extraordinary consistency. Promise yourself, say it out loud if it helps, that you'll think like a winner, act like a builder, spend like a planner, and learn like a lifelong student. Start today. Knowledge left unused is like seeds in your pocket, full of potential, but unable to grow. So close this video, take a breath, and choose one small wealth-building action before the next hour wipes out one more hour. Prepare your lunch for tomorrow. Listen and use tool for sale online, or watch a 10-minute tutorial on a skill you can monetize by the weekend. Action, even the simplest kind, even on your very first day, is the entry price for the life you deserve. To stay poor after hearing all this is to choose to ignore it, and you're far too awake for that. In fact, I bet you're already subscribed to this channel, right? If not, do it now. And leave a like so you can see more videos like this in the future. Tell me in the comments what you think of this strategy, and I'll see you again very,